Hello and thanks for joining us again. This is the news on the hour on your darling station, Television Nigerian. I am Priscilla Aworm. Former Vice-Chancellor of the University of Ilorin, Professor Emeritus Adeoye Adeniyi is dead. Adeniyi was a renowned professor of pediatrics and child health. President Muhammadu Buhari has since sent condolences with an assurance that his contributions to national development, especially the educational sector, will always be remembered. The president commiserated with the governing board of the University of Ilorin staff and students over the passing of the fourth vice-chancellor of the university, who served for 7 years, leaving behind a strong legacy of academic excellence. President Buhari affirmed that the late Vice-Chancellor's choice of teaching, research and providing child care service was most remarkable, reflecting his love for humanity and ensuring a healthy society. Following the judgments delivered by the Presidential Election Tribunal on Wednesday in favor of President Muhammadu Buhari, dismissing the petition filed by the People's Democratic Party and its presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar in February 23rd, reactions have trailed the judgments delivered. Aminu Adamu was on the street to gather the views of Nigerians concerning the verdicts.
Based on the judgment delivered on Wednesday by Court of Appeal dismissing the petition of the People's Democratic Party and Atiku and ruling in favor of President Muhammadu Buhari, reactions have trailed the judgment. Nigerians are really reacting.
That was just a judgment of court. Absolutely. We're lawyers who don't speculate. Do I agree with the judgment in its entirety? No, I don't. Absolutely don't. I don't agree with several aspects of the judgment. But I have often said before we came to the judgment point that I was very, very pessimistic or not optimistic about the chances of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. So as a lawyer, the best I would say is that yesterday they displayed their capacity to give a decision, making mistakes or not making mistakes in anybody's view. And if you thought they made a mistake, you have the Supreme Court to go to.
They were saying he has no certificate, but at least he went to primary school. And once you go to the primary school, you can be anything in Nigeria. So they should allow the president to rule and complete his tenure.
And we always have to look at things as Nigerians first. The judgment yesterday was diversionary as far as I'm concerned. What I mean is the judges, went astray. I'm not a lawyer, but from a layman understanding of judicial process, I felt so bad.
As you can rightly hear from Nigerians, many have said that the legal process has been compromised because of the federal might. But a lot of people have said that for this country to move forward, the judiciary should be sacrosanct to the development of the country. Aminu Adamu, TVN News.
Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has congratulated President Muhammadu Buhari openly after the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal confirmed his election because, according to him, it was better to offer public congratulations than visit the president at night. Wike said unlike some governors of the People's Democratic Party who visits President Muhammadu Buhari at night, he made his declaration public and it came from his heart. Rotimi Amechi, the Minister of Transportation, has said the federal government approved $5.3 billion for the Ibadan-Kano Standard Gauge Rail project. The minister disclosed this in a statement issued on Thursday in Abuja by his media aide Israel Ibelem, after the third Maritime Stakeholders Interactive Forum held in Lagos. Amechi also explained that the Minister of Transportation for State, Gbemisola Sarki, has been assigned the responsibilities of overseeing all the maritime agencies. An explosion at the Turkish army depot in northern Cyprus injured 12 people after a fire broke out in a military zone in the early hours of Thursday morning. Explosions at the military zone continued for 4 hours and spread to an adjacent forest, though the fire has since come under control. Following the first blast, smoke could be seen as far as the Turkish coastal hotspots of Antalya and Alanya. The cause of the blast is unknown and authorities says an investigation is underway. The foreign minister said on Facebook that electricity had been caught in the vicinity of the blast while nearby homes were evacuated. And that's all we have for you on the news on the hour. Thanks for watching. I am Priscilla Ewer. Good night.